Hello, monsters. Intuitive Chantress here. I'm here to give you your little monsters tarot reading. Please note that this is a general collective tarot reading. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. This could be your energy or the energy that I'm picking up from someone else. This could be the energy of someone that you know. Make sure that you comment down below what your favorite Lady Gaga song is, as well if the reading resonated with you. Let's hop into this. So we got Fame, which is the World card. Closures, completions, lessons learned, cycles ending, patterns ending, closure. We got the Six of Pentacles. We got the Death card. We got the Chariot card. And we got the Nine of Wands. The overall energy we have, it is the Ten of Swords. This is going to be Aquarius energy. So this is going to be a closure of some way. This is going to feel like a death. Some of you may have dealt with a literal death of somebody that you know, very close to you. This could have been a male figure or somebody with masculine energy. Could have had Scorpio energy or Pisces. They could have been like a father figure, or you could consider them like a father to you. You thought that this destroyed you. You thought that you would never be able to rise from the grave, rise from the dead, but you have. This transformation, this completion, this closure, it did hurt like hell. It hurt like a motherfucker. You know, it hurt like a bitch, right? It sucked. There's no way around it. And it feels like there was people that betrayed you along the way. Don't you hate it? Like when people say like, oh, it just only makes you stronger and makes you like a better person. You know, you're like, I'm tired of going through these lessons. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. We're all tired, right? So the world, this is the Fame card. Now, you're finally getting fame, attention, recognition, adoration. You're finally allowing others to see you for who you truly are. You're showing, you're putting your heart out there. You're putting your heart out there, and eyes are on you, but it's in a positive way. And with the Six of Pentacles, this is going to be Taurus energy. Now, during this time, this tragedy that you're going through, and you were going through it, right? You were going through it, girl. There was people that you did not expect to help you out. And I feel like for some of you, this could be eye-opening. You thought the few people did not know your existence. You thought that they were not in your universe. And these are people, and it feels like there could have been some sort of prejudices or bigotry, or even just, you could have thought one thing, could have been like ageist, and then a tragedy happened. I don't feel like this is like you go out of, this could be you were taught and raised to think or believe a particular way when a tragedy happens in your life, and then the community, all eyes were on you. The people that really mattered and cared showed up. And upbringing that you were taught maybe about a particular group of individuals, they were the ones that stepped up and reached out to you and brought food to you, or helped provide shelter, or help provide. They were the ones that stopped up and helped you along the way. There was somebody that you loved, cared for, and this is somebody that has a big personality. And I feel like there was also two older individuals who are may also be catty or like come across as like grumpy old men or grumpy old hags or whatever you want to call it, but they're honestly like the sweetest people. These people really stepped up at your lowest lows. With the death card here, Scorpio energy, you may have dealt with a near death experience where you're having to go through a very long physical recovery. And the people that you thought that had your back did not. They did not. However, there was other people that stood up and helped out in your time of need. And this was a spiritual awakening, a transformation. And you decided to engineer things that no longer served you and made you a better person because of it, and made you more elevated, more enlightened. There's things that you're no longer holding yourself back from. You're no longer going to become stagnant, no longer going to be that basic bitch. You're not the type of person that peaked in high school, right? You're elevated, you're evolved. And part of that is kind of taking accountability on things that we don't like about ourselves, or things that, that is not the best version of myself. That is a bad character flaw, or a bad behavior, or toxic, whatever you want to call it. And you're dealing with a real transformation. And with the Chariot card, Cancer energy, this is a success. This is a win. Now, this transformation, this death, spiritual death, whatever you want to call it, or you feel like you literally died, I wouldn't be surprised if a small amount of you got into like a horrible accident where you did die and you came back to life, and that was kind of like a wake-up call for you, where it's like, oh, I got to start living my life. I need to start putting my priorities. A spiritual awakening, this death, this agony, it's very brief. It's very brief because very quickly there's a lot of success. And I see somebody traveling, relocating, especially during vacations, holidays, maybe during the summer. I'm seeing somebody taking a road trip, a cross-country road trip of some kind. And it feels like this time you want to do it in style. Whether if it's renting out like a bigger vehicle or staying at a higher end resort, maybe all inclusive, seeing you, it feels like a full on transformation where you end up becoming like a goddess or a god. I also see somebody purchasing a new vehicle. I'm also seeing somebody possibly moving or relocating. Wouldn't be surprised if to another state, another country, province, whatever you want to call it, for work or employment. I'm also seeing somebody adopting a fur baby as well. With the 9 of Wands, there's success. You've won the battle, but you haven't won the war. And you're always having to kind of always having to sleep with one eye open, because it's only a matter of time before somebody attempts to dethrone you or make you feel small or try to take your career job. It feels like there's somebody is just waiting to try to put you down a peg. So let me throw down some more cards to see what else is going on. So I have the 4 of Cups, Cancer energy, the Sun card, Leo energy, and we've got the 3 of Cups. So you're going to find happiness and stability. You're going to have the perfect life that you want. You're going to find your dream partner, whether if you want to have children or not, that's completely up to you. You're going to build a beautiful career where you're going to be able to financially not only take care of yourself, but also family, friends, whether you're able to financially help them during emergencies or hardships, or you just want to treat everybody and pay for a trip to Cabo or something, right? You want to be able to have financial stability and structure, and it's about the quality of people in your life. So if there's not immediate family that is going to be there for you, then you build your own family. And you have friends, that are faithful and loyal and valuable, that bring value to your life. And, they help you grow and become a better person. And you're going to achieve those things. But right now, it may not feel like it, but you will achieve those things. Because you've won the battle, but it just feels like a little bit. It could be like the struggle bus, where it just feels like it's never ending. And part of it is that you're pining for what's on the other side. And you're thinking the grass is greener on the other side. And that's not always what is the case. Or you're scrolling on social media and you're seeing all your friends or family, or hell, even fucking strangers or influencers. And you're scrolling on your feed and you're seeing all these people coming across, living their best life, having the perfect relationship, have the perfect family, going on all these lavish vacations, or have their dream home, dream job, yada, 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 right? And you may be going through a hardship in your time right now, and you feel like, fuck, man, when am I ever going to get my break? And the thing is that those things are going to happen to you, but you're on a different timeline than everybody else. And if you notice, is that when you're, when you're at your peak, when you're having your best moments and you're hitting your milestones, you see other people going through hardships, whether they're having to deal with deaths in the family, or having to deal with, loss of income, or, losing their home, or, something medically happens to them, or whatever the case may be. It happens to other people as well. It's not just you. And right now you're just thinking that they're living their best life. And a lot of times people are faking it. They're only showing you a very glossed, filtered version of what they want you to see. They want you to see how they've used a filter to the point where their face and everything is unrecognizable. They're only presenting things, coming across as the cutest family, or the healthiest relationship, or the picture perfect couple, when they're on the verge of a divorce or a breakup. There's things that you may not know behind the scenes, but people only show you what they want. They only want to show you what they want you to see. So don't always take everything what you see on social media 100% true, because you're wishing for things to happen in your life immediately, whether if it's you're finding your dream partner, your dream job, moving the fuck out of your parents' place, or, getting out of debt, whatever is on your plate. And it could be, your plate could be small, it could be large. And you could be feeling insecure about friendships and connections that you have with people. And you're going to have those friendships and connections with people. But you got to realize too that what you see online, or what people present, it could be toxic as fuck too. Like those girls trip or old guys trip, those type of things. They can also be very toxic and exhausting as well. But you're hoping for a real connection. You want to be able to Celebrate your milestones and your accomplishments with other people, and you feel like you may not have those deep connections with others yet. And you're going to be able to find those connections with people. It's about quality of people, and you just got to look at the bright side. With the Sun card, it's optimism. Oh, you got to be optimistic. You got to be optimistic because, and it feels like especially when it's sunny during the summer, during the spring, whatever you want to call it, you're going to be socializing a lot more, and you're going to be feeling more youthful. You're going to be feeling a lot more attractive, and people are going to notice your glow up. People are going to notice the change within you, and it's not only from the outside, it's also from the inside. And if you're going to be able to celebrate and socialize and make real strong connections with people. It could be that right now you may have moved or relocated. You might feel slightly homesick at the moment, but you're going to find those connections, and it's going to be soon. So just stop beating yourself up, and you're going to find a real powerful connection, and good things are coming for you. So I hope this reading resonated. If it did, make sure to comment down below. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.